Zero is a number representing an empty quantity. Adding zero to any number leaves that number unchanged. The first recorded use of a zero-like symbol dates to sometime around the 3rd century BC in ancient Babylon. Zero marks the line between the negative and the positive and represents the beginning just as much as it shows the turning point and the end. And we think that zero is the most beautiful mathematical concept. This is Allie, Peyton, Marley, and Audrey.
There is beauty in discovering and learning of the complexity within zero. Children perceive zero to be representative of nothing, and their definition doesn't expand until they understand the nuancing complexities within the misunderstood symbol. The power of zero is found in its numerous predecessors, including the Babylonians and early Indian mathematicians, specifically within the Bakhshali manuscript, in which each culture left profound impact on the meaning of zero today. Looking at the symbol, one may not recognize the expansive, cultural, long-lasting effects that zero is involved with. However, in understanding its past and by extension the complexity of its formation, one can find infinite beauty in the elaborateness of this creation. Society's need to represent nothing is indicative of the contrasting, defining significance the idea of nothing really has on us. There is beauty in learning of the overlooked complexity of something seemingly meaningless, and the juxtaposition of zero equaling nothing but comprised of so much is effortlessly appeasing. Zero is also capable of philosophical reverberations, something immensely complex for something perceived to be insignificant. The way that zero challenges our notion of existence and nothingness is such an intricate concept that is really beautiful when society understands the complexities within simplicity. The understanding of the elaborate nature of zero is beautiful, specifically in something society deems worthless, but truly more than it is perceived to be.
Robert Kaplan, a math professor at Harvard, tells us that zero is in the mind, but not in the sensory world, which means that there is nothing that represents zero in nature. It is a concept that humans have created within mathematics alone. A true zero, which is absolute nothingness, is non-existent in the real world. Think of the universe, for example. At first, you look to space and see an abyss of emptiness, but we really know that it's not empty. We know that within the universe there are planets. Within planets, there are its material makeups. Earth, for instance, has various land masses. On those land masses are humans. And where there are humans, there's civilizations, and so forth. You get the idea. The concept of zero is something unique to mathematics, which is what makes it so beautiful. There's beauty in uniqueness. Beauty in knowing that there's nothing like the other. Beauty in being the only kind of a given thing. Embracing the nose that doesn't look like someone else's, the song that you only listen to, and being true to your own individual is the most beautiful thing humanity can offer. Within mathematics, that uniqueness is only represented through the number zero.
Gateways to imagination allow us to make beautiful ideas, and the gateways act as a foundation for these ideas, which makes the foundation a part of the beauty. Talithia Williams is a professor of mathematics at Harvey Mudd College. She says in a video produced by Big Think, "With the introduction of zero, we went from a very tangible way of thinking about the amount of something to an abstract way. Zero was a gateway in math to allow for imagination beyond things we can view and make in our real world. It is a foundation for concepts of nothing and beyond that negatives of something in math, which formed into beautiful explanations for random experience in our head and our world in both theories like the existence of black holes or equations like E equals mc squared. Or as Williams puts it, mathematics is able to elucidate a world that we would never visit in person. Zero became a foundation in mathematics not represented in nature but only in our imagination, allowing us to craft explanations of the machinations made by the rules and regulations of the universe and ourselves, expounding upon each other as beautiful elucidations to problems, making them not problems but aesthetically pleasing and almost simple representations of our ideas and the world." Yeah, and I've been saying that natural lies. I like Zero. It's like really like unique and cool and like indie and like underground, which I like really appreciate. So, yeah.